Deepika, can you introduce yourself, please, and introduce your kid and their relationship with parkour?
Yes, my name is Deepika Rajgadia and my daughter is Kim Parkour. She has officially changed her surname from whatever my surname is to Parkour, and we are going to officially do it in the passport.
What?
She doesn't like to be called as any other thing except Parkour as her surname. So now you can guess the level of interest and passion and love, whatever you call. And we are artists by profession, me and my husband. We moved to Mumbai about 15 years ago.
Fantastic. But you can tell us a bit, I'm actually curious, you can tell us a bit about yourselves as well, like you and your husband, what kind of art they all do, because I think it ties into Kim's story a little bit.
Yeah, like I was into meditation. I was a meditation teacher and still I like to be quiet and calm person. And when Kim was born, like she was never like stopped. She moved as soon as she was born. So I was thinking how this contrast is. Like, you know, I am such a calm and quiet, composed person. How come she always likes movement? So I tried several sports with her. When she grew up, we started with whatever her age appropriate, basketball, football, athletics, swimming. But I can say that she enjoyed nothing. I mean, she was always like, okay, coach should not guide me. I will learn it on my own. And it becomes very difficult, you know, when you take kid for a class and, you know, you expect, okay, the teacher will teach and the student has to follow all the instructions. So I was always finding a point which sport should I choose for her because she is such an active child. It was like a biggest challenge for me and I was thinking nothing is working out. From the point like when she was 9-year-old, we met somebody at NCPA. She was doing a workshop at NCPA. So a lady told me that there is Parkour which is at Kemp's Corner and she mentioned Mumbai Movement Academy. I should go and have a trial. I thought, okay, like other sport, maybe I should just see. So that was like a game changer for her. Like the day she came, she said, Mama, I just like this and I want to do this. I said, okay, let's see. I thought again she will go for a few classes and she will say, no, coach is telling me this, that, I have to stand up straight and I can't do what I want to. But this was totally a different experience. All thanks to the wonderful coaches here all around. And right now, most of her time, most of her conversation and talking is all about Parkour. Like 90% of the time she's talking, okay, Nikhil sir said this, Dipanshu sir said this, and Cyrus sir said this. So her life is revolving around Parkour. I would
Crazy.
say
I'm really, like, I keep trying to think of questions, but I don't think I need to ask anything. I really feel this is something. So Kim has been doing parkour now for how many years?
it's almost her third year now.
Third year now.
Yeah.
I want to know what has been her sort of like relationship with school and parkour, and I'm curious how it's impacted that, because I know she's had a difficult relationship with school. But something that's actually impacted.
At this point, I would say that school was a very tough task for her. As I said, that she doesn't want to go in any discipline. So we had a tough time in the school. She studies in an international school, French school, which is like highly regarded in terms of academics and free thinking, or what you call global thinking. But still, this type of school also is a problem for her, because getting up on time, reaching school on time, doing the homework, listening to teachers. So small task is not very easy for her. So in that respect also, I think Parkour has helped us a lot, because she went to school for 1.5 years, then she left school. She said, I don't want to go to school anymore. Is there any school for Parkour which I can do full-time Parkour as a school? Can you please find out for me? So at this age, I mean, I don't think 11-year, 12-year can go to full-time Parkour school. So we missed school for 6 months. She was taking a break. Then we thought of switching to Indian school. Then that also didn't work out. She felt it's kind of rough and tough for her. But she was continuous in parkour, some or the other way.
She also has some really other interests and talents that she excels at outside as well, where she really also loves expressing herself. What are they?
She likes music a lot. She likes singing, dancing. She is learning ballet also, and she is pursuing music at Symphony Orchestra of India. She is playing percussion and vocals. She
Fantastic.
also likes playing piano.
Fantastic.
But I think parkour tops her interest.
From your perception, why do you think that is? What are the things that you saw that had that effect?
I think first of all, it's a wonderful space to express. I mean, non-judgmental space where she is not like categorized in any form. So she is a free spirit.
Yeah,
So
she is the category of Kim.
Yes. So she wants to be in that space where she is not like given to do this task in this much time and all. So I think this is a wonderful space where she can express herself emotionally, mentally. And apart from her physical benefits, I think parkour has helped her a lot in managing her emotions and to gain that mental strength. So there are many other questions which sometimes she can't speak to me about her friends or something happened in the school. Then she's somehow expressing through her movements, and I think it is helping her a lot.
Fantastic. If you had to like think or share anything again from your perspective as a parent, because we are not parents, but to other parents, what do you think is sort of different about parkour to other sports, and what's different about you see in our approach? Because again, you're a parent that's actually been to a lot of the classes, seen the classes yourself, seen a lot of the experience that she's gone through.
I think it's quite a very friendly and warm environment, sort of some sort of comfort which you guys provide to kids, where they feel like it's the competition with its own self, non-judgmental, unconditional effect, and some environment effects I think matters the most. And Kim felt confident here, which she didn't find elsewhere. So that helped her to grow, and I would like all the parents at least try out and see what difference it makes to their kid.
Fantastic. I didn't know about this passport thing. That's so crazy. I don't think anybody's ever had the name Parkour before. I'm sure she'll come to sense eventually.
My whole house is full of parkour drawings and parkour name. My dining table, sofa, wall. So even a stranger would feel it that there is something related to parkour in the house.
That's
And
really
I see
amazing.
her doing parkour in her everyday life. Even when she's walking on the street, she's jumping the tiles or the stones or the bricks, whatever. So it's just her way of living.
Correct. I think that's when we also know that we've touched people, because it's I guess one of the reasons we never really judge, because we are all like that actually, and we know it, and we're comfortable with that. We've gone through that process, and I guess for us also, we also found people who encouraged us and made us feel comfortable in our own skin, rather than saying, I mean, plenty of people said we shouldn't do it also, but we just avoided them. And here we are with, again, a room full of people who are all crazy like this.
Yes.
Together. Look at her, wearing a chair. I think this is part of the thing that I think is missing in a lot of education these days, in the effort to try to be good for everybody.
Yes.
It ends up being
Nowhere.
Yeah.
It ends nowhere.
Exactly.
Because it's just be yourself. Lot of international school talks about be yourself, do what you like, but when it comes to application, then they just don't follow anything.
Because it's hard to follow, right? Because what do you do if you say be yourself and the person says I want to be a chair?
Yeah.
You have to be prepared.
I want to be a monkey.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You are sent out of the class if
Yeah.
you don't sit straight.
Correct. So I love that we've been able to at least be a safe space for a few of these kids and have that sort of be a part of their lives. And it's been a part of our life for a very long time. And I know as they grow up, you know, they're going through a difficult phase. This teenage phase is always tricky. It was tricky for us. God knows it's tricky for our parents also.
But anyways, they have been able to manage through these alleyways and able to regulate their lives. I think parkour is helping them a lot.
Yeah, I think that's all that
Mentally.
matters. Once they, and trust me, I know it's hard to see at this stage, but they'll come out of it one day and they'll sort of hopefully just be equipped with the tools that'll help them in the rest of their life. Deepika, thank you so much. It's really lovely. It's only been, again, 3-something years so far, but I know Kim will be in touch for a very long time. So thank you so much for taking time.
She wants to work with you and I should not interrupt.
We'll see how that goes.
She wants to be a parkour athlete. She told me that.
Yeah, it's career is a different prospect entirely. I think right now they don't need to worry about that world yet.
She doesn't need a career. She said, all my life you have to look after me. I will just do what I like. That is
You
set
wish.
for Kim.
She wishes. Let's see.
Okay,
Thank you so much. Thank you.